Five. All right, let's get this started. Hit that 30-second countdown. Let's go.
One of you. So ladies and gentlemen, please, let's get loud for Kyle Rittenhouse.
This is like some school. How cool is this, right, Miguel? Why couldn't I go to a school like this? I mean, it's just beautiful. I love the mural. I mean, everything is just, I love this school. Anyway, Mayor Bowser and Chancellor Farabee, you know, thank you for joining us as well. And for families across the country.
Now, where does he think he's going? You gotta go, you gotta go.
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States.
Who's the superhero that's going to speak against Joe Manchin? No. I want to know who's the real president of this country. Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
I'm sorry. I interrupted. I don't think the vice president can hear you. It's Simone. I'm so sorry, Charlamagne. We have to wrap.
She can hear me.
You can hear me? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me, Madam Vice President?
Oh, I'm sorry. We got to wrap.
Oh.
So I'm sorry to interrupt.
They're acting like they can't hear me. Y'all see that?
I can hear you.
Oh, so who's the
I
real?
can hear you.
So who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlamagne.
Come
on. It's Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden, and don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe Biden, and I'm vice president, and my name is Kamala Harris.
What's going on? It's bad out here. People want to push people in the train. It ain't gonna happen to me. So, I got my own chain, and this is what I do. I wait for the train like this, and until the train don't come, I stay right here. Ain't nobody pushing me. Train comes, put the key, and that's it. And I'm going on the train. Boom.
One of you. So ladies and gentlemen, please, let's get loud for Kyle Rittenhouse.
Fernando.
El agua para que llueve del cielo.
Cabrón.
Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más por mí para brillar.
Chinga, qué pedo. Tranquilo, güey. Tranquilo, güey, tranquilo.
I'm vaxxed. I'm
One
waxed.
more. Let's go. Let's do this.
And I'm back in action.
Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get pumped up. I gotta get pumped up in the morning. I kid you not. I was on my. No, it's not a couch. It's like this little recliner. I was on the phone looking for stuff, and I passed out sleeping. Then I woke up like at 7:15. I'm like, oh damn, very very tired, ladies and gentlemen. I got cold water splashed on my face. I was like, damn, am I gonna wear a hat today? Now my hair's long enough to make Tim Pool jealous. So I put on some of that pomade. Let me slick it back. And I don't know. Let's see if I can pull off a good show. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. So let me slick my hair back. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Malevolent Bystander. Good morning, Helpful Chili Recipe. Good morning, BB. Good morning, Lou and Petty. You know, maybe I should start doing the shout outs in the beginning. That way the people that come early get the shout outs, and then the people that get late. I don't know. We'll see. But good morning, D Gulag. Good morning, Hobo Chili Recipe. Good morning, Slender Bob the second. What happens to Slender Bob the first? Oh no, it's B Smiley the third. Damn, there's too many Slender Bobs the second, B Smiley the third. Who's gonna be the first of something? Who else is in the chat? Lucky Larry, my man, Nikki Johnson, man. Nikki freaking Johnson, Fruit Loops, man. Shout out to Nikki Johnson, man. I think he's gonna win MVP this year, Nikki Johnson. Man, let's please, Luann Petty, don't bring that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about glitter. I don't want to talk about that because people like that, man, that you can't borrow their content. Speaking of them, we're gonna talk a little about Fresh and Fit. Alba and Preach went after them yesterday. I'm gonna see how the professionals go after them. I'm gonna check that out today. Hey, let me see the Reaper. It's Eric, everyone. It's everyone's favorite Jew. I finally made it my way over here. Hey, Hava la liva, Hava la liva, la lila, da. Hava la liva, Hava la lila, Hava la lila, hey. Hava la liva, Hava la lila, Hava la lila, hey. Hava la liva, Hava la liva, Hava. Hey. Yeah, my Jewish friend. Gotta love the Jews. You know, I told you guys I've been watching a lot of Seinfeld. You know, I laugh hard at that show. I'm not even like laughing like I'm not chuckling at. I'm laughing like ha ha, like Will Smith laughing. I'm like ha ha. I'm sitting on my. It's not a couch. I don't have a couch. I don't have any furniture. I just have like Goodwill furniture. I kid you not. Most of the furniture I have, ladies and gentlemen, I got it from the Goodwill. So I'm watching Seinfeld. This Kramer, man, this guy is so crazy. And then I started realizing, man, maybe I am Jewish. I am New York. Because the things that they talk about, I can relate. I'm not as cheap as George Costanza, but there's a reason I don't like doing like the going out to dinner in groups. We'll get into that, but I want to cut. Boca Brad, I want to know how you cook chicken cutlets with spicy rigatoni. I know you asked me about a link. You know what? Maybe what I might do at Christmas Eve, we're gonna start looking at some cooking shows that I watch, or maybe I'll do Chef Legal. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna show you guys the videos that I watch. There's this Wiseman. Oh, speaking of Jews, there's this guy named Wiseman that I watch. Speaking of Jews, there's this guy named Wiseman, Chef Wiseman, and he makes like the Popeyes chicken sandwich, Like he makes the fast food at home, which I think is a pretty cool concept. Damn, I didn't bring water. Let me go get some water, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. Kyle Rittenhouse, take over.
One of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, please let's get loud for Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh, just in time, just in time. Look at that. Man, I need a song like that. Legal Latino. With this pyro and all that. That'd be pretty cool. All right. So thank you, Reaver. Thank you. Look at that guy. See, people that say that I'm an anti-Semite, anti-dentite, I love the Jews, man. Yeah, shout out to Boca Bread. I've been practicing stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna start cooking, like things on a budget. Because things are getting very expensive, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even shop at the Dollar Tree anymore. That's like expensive. That's how expensive the Dollar Tree is. I don't even shop there anymore. This weekend, ladies and gentlemen, was the first weekend since I moved out here that I did not go to the Dollar Tree. I go to the Dollar Tree every payday, every Friday, and I go spend $20 at the Dollar Tree. This past weekend, ladies and gentlemen, I can't. It's too expensive for me. I can't. $1.25? Get out of here. For that, I go pay the $2 at H-E-B or Walmart. It just kills it, man. I don't know, man. You lost me, Dollar Tree. You became too expensive. You became too rich for my blood. Hey, what's up, OJ's White Bronco? OJ's White Bronco. I got some sad news, man. Aldi's. Yep. As a matter of fact, Boca Bradley, that rigatoni is from Aldi's. Guess how much that costs? 99 cents. See, this is the George Costanza in me, right? The George Costanza in me. Looking at prices now. I'm like, oy vey, $1.25 for eggs? Oh, that was me at Aldi's. Remember I told you guys I got into an argument with somebody because I cursed at Aldi. I cursed in Aldi's, and this white knight tried to like fight me because I cursed. I was like, oy vey, and like the price of eggs went up. I used to pay 89 cents for eggs. Now I'm paying $1.25 for a dozen. Get out of here. No. That's too much money, man. Merry Christmas, everyone. So, sorry, I'm getting my. I gotta look more. You gotta trust the science, folks. You gotta trust. I'm getting my Fauci glasses ready. Yeah, there we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it might be like 85 degrees where I'm at on Saturday. If it is, I'm going to go to the lake on Saturday. I'm going to go for a swim, or I might go to the pool. I'll live stream it. I'll make a video and I'll show you guys. But I think that'd be pretty cool if on Christmas Day I could get to go to a lake or a pool. I've never done that before. Or have I? No, I haven't. Never. Hey, you know what I love about Aldi's? That there's never a cart in the parking lot. That's the one thing about Aldi's, man. And that's the one place you will never see the cart narc at, is at Aldi's. I go to Aldi's. You know what people do? Oh, this lady once gave me a cart. She's like, hey, you want my cart? I'm like, do you want my quarter? She's like, no, it's okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, in Aldi's, I made 25 cents by rescuing a cart. Think about that. You make money in Aldi's rescuing carts. They're 25 cents. So if I could rescue 4 carts in Aldi's, that's $1. Damn. I can't even afford the Dollar Tree still. Damn, I got to save 5 carts now to afford the Dollar Tree. Damn. Things are getting bad. What? Come on. All right, I forget you then. All right. What's up? Good morning, LDG of Geeks and Joy. I saw you around there. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's Let's go to the tapes. Let's go to the tapes, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys know I'm in Texas, right? Oh, I didn't even tweet myself out yet. Did I tweet myself out? So this is what's going on with the shrinkflation, right? Look what they did to the ketchup. Actually, let me close that one. Let me open this one. Look what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting less of everything. So, I've been saying the quality of stuff is going down. You're paying more for less. The Dollar Tree is expensive. How many fries can you dip in that ketchup? 2? 3? You're going to have to get 2 of these little things to make this one. So instead of asking for 1, I'm going to ask for 3 of these now. You're wasting more plastic. Might as well just kept it the same. But look, they're shrinking it. That's crazy, right? And I thought everything was bigger in Texas. This isn't adequate for Texas. This is very unacceptable right here. This little container here is very unacceptable. Like very, very unacceptable. How everything is just changing. They're taking more away from us. Right? Ask yourself, how can you build yourself back better now? How can you build yourself back better? Ladies and gentlemen, 2022 is going to be a hard year. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. My rent is going to, I already know. I've been getting ready for it. So we only have, 8 days left in this year. What are you going to do to get yourself ready for next year? Forget about this year. Might as well go to the $1.25 tree and get ketchup there for the. I don't know. I feel like like I just broke up with the Dollar Tree, and all I'm doing is talking crap about the Dollar Tree, man. I still haven't gotten over it, folks. Bacon. I need to look at it. Bacon. I don't even look at. I can't eat that. I get a heart attack. Build Back Better. So I didn't play the Joe Biden. Joe Biden spoke yesterday. I didn't play that yesterday. I didn't even look at it. Joe Biden. What did Joe Biden say yesterday, ladies and gentlemen? I was too busy working yesterday. I forgot about Joe Biden. I know he said something yesterday. And then he keeps blaming the unvaccinated people. All right, let's see what Joe Biden. Where can I find Joe Biden? Where's that Joe Biden speech? Where's that famous Joe Biden speech? I should have pulled it up. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't pull that one up. He did have a speech yesterday, right? Like at 2:30. I should have pulled that up. My bad. Hold on. Joe Biden speech. Oh yeah, yesterday. Here we go. Let's see what our president has to say. Look, I'm going to show you guys MSNBC. Look at the down votes and look at the up votes. This is CNBC.
Only at Metro.
74 up votes, 451 down votes.
I want to answer your questions about the rising number of COVID-19 cases. And I want to start by acknowledging how tired, worried, and frustrated I know you are.
Yes.
I know how you're feeling.
Yes. No, you don't.
Many of you, this will be the first or even the second Christmas where you look across the table, will be an empty kitchen chair there. Tens of millions have gotten
sick. Dude, like you're a piece of garbage, right? Right off the bat, you didn't even start your stupid speech, and you got me thinking about my grandma. Like my grandma passed away last year. It wasn't because of the COVID stuff, but you got me thinking sad already. Like you're the president of the United States. You're supposed to lift us up, make us confident as a nation that we're gonna come back. We're gonna defeat this. And right away, you're making people reminisce of the lost, the lost ones we have in our lives. And As much as people hate Trump, at least he came up with a joke. Hey, how's it going, everybody? How's my friends? Hey, he was looking like a, like a Jerry Seinfeld up there doing a little bit of stand up before he got he got speaking. This guy Biden off the bat, very bitter, very angry, very
All experienced upheaval in our lives. But while COVID has been a tough adversary, we've shown that we're tougher.
No, we haven't, because we're about to shut down again. How are we tougher?
Tougher because we have the power of science and vaccines that prevent illness and sickness.
That you need 4 or 5 of them. Look, trust the science. That's why I'm looking like a...
Save lives. And tougher because of our resolve. So that, let me answer some questions that lay out the steps the vice president and I are taking. Prepare to get sick. You're likely
I'm gonna have to
spread
speed
to
this up,
others,
man.
including
This guy
friends and
talks too
family.
slow, man.
The unvaccinated have a significantly higher risk of ending up in a hospital or even dying. Almost everyone who has died from COVID-19 in the past many months has been unvaccinated.
What?
Unvaccinated. Because you're among the majority of Americans who are fully vaccinated, and especially if you've gotten the booster shot, that 3rd shot, you have much less reason to worry. You have a high degree of protection against severe illness. Because Omicron spreads so easily, we'll see some fully vaccinated people get COVID, potentially in large numbers. There will be positive cases in every office, even here in the White House, among the vaccinated from Omicron. But these cases are highly unlikely to lead to serious illness. Vaccinated people who get COVID may get ill, but they're protected from severe illness and death. That's why you should still remain vigilant. According to our doctors,
Damn.
even if you're fully vaccinated, you should wear a mask when indoors and in public settings. Wearing a mask provides extra protection for you and those around you. And I know some Americans are wondering if you can safely celebrate the holidays with your family and friends. The answer is yes, you can. If you and those you celebrate with are vaccinated.
So this is why I probably won't be allowed in any family household this Christmas, because I am not vaccinated. Like I said, I was planning to go to New York to visit my family for the holidays. I was actually planning to leave today, Wednesday. I had it set up like since last month. Today I was gonna go travel to New York, driving, because I'm not flying. But it's complicated in New York. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna get sick in New York. Everybody's like vaccinated over there. So why am I gonna go to a place? It's like living in a place with a beach in the summer, and then you go into a I don't know. I don't even know how to do a good analogy on this one. Anyway, why would I go to New York? Why would I go to a dangerous, expensive place like New York when I could just go to Austin and go get shot and go get my money robbed or spend my money in Austin? Why go to New York when I could do that in Austin? I don't know if I got out of that hole. I don't know if I got out of that one.
Particularly if you've gotten your booster shot. If you are vaccinated and follow the precautions that we all know well, you should feel comfortable celebrating Christmas and the holidays as you planned it. You've done the right thing. You can enjoy the holiday season. And thanks to the progress on vaccinations.
He sounds like one of those teachers that, so those are the students that study, you guys did well. Those that didn't study, you're going to fail.
This fall, we've gone from nearly 90 million adults in July who have not even started the vaccination process.
You haven't
Fewer than
started?
40 million today. Still too many. Down from 90 to 40. All these people who have not been vaccinated, you have an obligation to yourselves,
to
your families, and quite frankly, I know I'll get criticized for this, to your country. Get vaccinated now. It's free.
No.
It's convenient.
No.
I promise you, it saves lives.
No.
And I honestly, God, believe it's your patriotic duty.
No.
Another question folks are asking is,
I'm gonna
listen
play
to yourselves.
I want to play this in his voice. I want to hear his voice saying this. I want to hear this idiot saying it.
And quite frankly, I know I'll get criticized for this, to your country. Get vaccinated now. It's free. It's convenient.
No, it's not.
I promise you, it saves lives.
No, it doesn't.
And I honest to God believe it's your patriotic duty. Another question folks are asking is, what can you do to make yourself and your family feel safer and be safer? The answer is simple. Get your booster shot.
No.
Wear a mask.
No.
Our doctors have made it clear. Booster shots provide the strongest of protections. Unfortunately, we still have tens of millions of people who are eligible for the booster shot but have not yet gotten it. They've gotten the first 2 shots, but have not gotten the booster. Folks, the booster shots are free and widely available.
So because it's free, we got to take it. So his whole selling point is now it's free. Hey, what's the big deal? It's free. Buy one, get one free. Come on. What are you? It's free. It's free. So that's his whole selling point now, that it's free. I don't care that it's free. I don't want it. Just because it's free, I don't have to take it.
Over 60 million Americans, including 62%
See,
of eligible.
Joe Biden, you need Obama for this. You need somebody like Obama to sell us this. You're not a good salesman. Trump was a good salesman. Remember when Trump was selling warp speed, the vaccine, people actually bought into that. Remember yesterday's clip when Trump got booed? I played that. And people booed him. You know what it is about Trump? Like he started like betraying like everybody, like with the whole vaccine thing. Warp speed. We're gonna have the military administrate the doses. Remember when he was saying that? That's why with Trump, right? You gotta question things. You just can't follow and obey everything he says. Oh, just because you voted for him and this, you can't just obey him. Like people treat it like as a cult. Like you can't say nothing bad about him. Oh, you're evil. Oh, you're not a real patriot. You're not a real conservative because you said this about Trump. I rarely talk about Trump here because you have people that watch me from like the outside. They're like, oh, this guy is a Trump supporter. I'm not watching this. Trump is so divisive. I just want everybody to be freaking normal. Just be normal. I want people to be normal again, like everybody was in the 90s, where nobody talked about politics. Remember when you could just have a conversation with people and it didn't have to do anything about politics? Now, every conversation you have with people is about politics. Like, I miss talking about sports. Like, I want to talk sports. I want to talk wrestling. I don't want to talk politics. Like outside of this show, outside of these 90 minutes, I rarely talk politics outside. I hate talking politics. Like, hey, legal, I want to let's talk some politics. No, just watch my show. If you want to hear what I have to say about politics, just or social events, go watch my show. I outside of that, I don't. It's like one of the Jerry Seinfeld episodes, the masseuse. Jerry was dating a masseuse and he wanted a massage from her, but all she did was have sex with Jerry. And he's like, I don't want sex, I want a massage. But then she will go give Kramer a massage, because he paid for it. So something like that. All right, let's see. I want to get to Biden when he asks the questions. When he gets asked questions.
Today we stockpiled enough gowns, masks, and ventilators.
Look how the dial's already playing as he speaks. They're measuring every word that he says. They're watching the stock market.
To deal with the surge of hospitalizations among the unvaccinated. Today we're ready. And as I'll explain in a few minutes, we're going to be reinforcing our hospitals, helping them.
Reinforcing?
Number 3, we know a lot more today than we did back in March of 2020. For example, last year, we thought the only way to keep your children safe was to close our schools. Today, we know more and we have more resources to keep those schools open.
Oh, no.
You can get 5 to 11-year-olds vaccinated, a tool we didn't have until last month. Today, we don't have to shut down schools because of the case of COVID-19. Now, if a student tests positive, other students can take the test and stay in the classroom if they're not infected, rather than closing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a doctor or anything, or I'm not trying to portray a doctor or anything. But hypothetically speaking, if I had kids, I would not give a jab to my kids. I don't even like giving jabs to my cat. Ever since he got his rabies jab, he's been acting crazy. Hey, I got him vaccinated last year. Ever since I got him vaccinated, with whatever the hell they gave him, like he's been like itching and twitching. So I don't know. I'm not a parent or anything, but I wouldn't get my kids jabbed. That'll be the last thing that I do. And if you're a female that's trying to get pregnant or want to have kids someday, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I would avoid it. I'm just saying.
In the whole school or having to quarantine. We can keep our K through 12 schools open.
I had to get my cat vaxxed. I don't even know if pets have COVID vax. So it's probably gonna be next. Watch Biden come out next week. We have to get our pets vaccinated. We gotta get the pets vaccinated. It's becoming a mitigated. What's that word? We gotta start writing down these stupid words that Fauci uses. It's a breakthrough case. It's a breakthrough case. All these words they keep using. Let me know in the chat all the buzzwords they've been using lately. 2-week curve, social distancing. What else is other buzzwords that they use? There's another one. There's a new one that Fauci is using. Oh man.
That's exactly what we should be doing. So folks, let me summarize. We should all be concerned about Omicron, not panicked. If you're fully vaccinated, especially if you got your booster shot, you are highly protected. If you're unvaccinated,
we're dead.
You're at a higher risk of getting severely ill from COVID-19, getting hospitalized, and even dying. So the best thing to do is get fully vaccinated and get your booster shot.
Okay, President.
No, this is not March of 2020. 200 million people are fully vaccinated. We're prepared. We know more. You just have to stay focused.
No.
So that's where we stand. Now, let me tell you about the additional steps I'm ordering today to take on what is coming. I know you've heard a lot of this in the news already this morning. 3 weeks ago, I laid out a COVID-19 action plan, and stronger. First,
this guy is putting me to sleep. Hold on.
Vaccination and booster efforts.
Jeez, this
stepping it up significantly. In the past 2 weeks, we've seen the highest vaccination rates since last spring. And we aren't as vaccinated as a country as we should be, though.
There we go.
That's why we have added 10,000 new vaccination sites on top of the 80,000 sites that we already had in place. And even more will open in January. I know there's some parts of this country where people are very eager to get the booster, where it's harder to get an appointment, So starting this week, I'll be deploying hundreds more vaccinators and more sites to help get the booster shots in people's arms. I've ordered FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, to stand up new pop-up vaccination clinics all across the country where you can get that booster shot.
No.
We've opened, we've opened vaccination sites in Washington State.
This guy has COVID, man.
Recently, as cases have increased. If you don't get vaccinated, you can stop waiting. 6 million children in our country, ages 5 to 11, are vaccinated. Get your children protected today, now. Rarely been impacted by serious COVID cases.
So this guy's been speaking for 10 minutes already. And every time I click somewhere, he's gonna say vaccinated, vaccinated, vaccinated. Like his whole presidency is on a vaccine, on a jab. That's all this guy talks about: vaccines, jabs. There's a freaking border crisis, inflation, gas prices, jobs. You can only find part-time jobs. You can't find full-time jobs. This idiot talking about creating jobs. After losing 20 million jobs, you created 10 million, and 8 million of them are part-time jobs. A bunch of migrants just coming in through the border, just walking right in. Where are those people going to go?
Choice can be the difference between life or death. The longer the virus is around, the more likely variants form. It may be deadlier than the ones that have come before. Let me say again and again and again and again, please get vaccinated. It's the only responsible thing to do. Those who are not vaccinated are causing hospitals to become overrun again. I just spoke to the governor of New York. Every COVID-19 hospital means someone with a heart attack, cancer, or other serious illness may not get that bed and that life-saving care they need in the hospital. Look, let me give it to you straight again.
Give it to me straight.
Serious, potentially deadly business for unvaccinated people. Let me be clear. Thanks to the prior administration and our scientific community, America is one of the first countries to get the vaccine. Thanks to my administration and the hard work of Americans, we led a rollout, made America among the world leaders in getting shots in arms. But uptake slowed this summer as vaccine resistance among some hardened. Look, the unvaccinated are responsible for their own choices. But those choices have been fueled by dangerous misinformation on cable TV and social media. You know, these companies and personalities are making money by peddling lies and allowing misinformation that can kill their own customers and their own know who's infected. That means we need more testing. And on that score, we're now where we should be. Yes, we have over 20,000 free testing sites. Yes, we've used the Defense Production
Keep saying the
Act
same
and spent
thing
$3 billion.
over. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm skipping around. And he keeps saying pop-up sites, vaccine. He keeps saying the same thing. He sounds like a pigeon. You could skip around, and he's talking about the same thing. Can you just move on and talk about something else? Like how you gonna fix it? Make us feel good, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. We will get through this. We're gonna have the pop-up tents. We're gonna make sure everybody's safe. If you guys don't want it, okay. But we recommend that you guys, if they were nice about it, maybe I would have gotten the vax. If you were nice about it, but now you're just pushing and forcing and mandating. Oh, requirement. Fauci said, I think Fauci said this. Let me look that up. Fauci once said, we should stop using the word mandate and say requirement. Something like require. Like we should stop using the word. Yeah, Fauci wants officials to use the word requirement instead of mandate. That's what he's. There we go, right here. Let me pull this up. From one doctor to another. We'll go back to Joe Biden. I want to get to the questions. We're gonna get to that one, but this is what Fauci said the other day, about a week last week.
I wanted to ask you about vaccine mandates, in part because it continues to be a national debate. Dr. Scott Gottlieb comes on this program regularly, and one of the things that he has said repeatedly is that he believes it's possible that those mandates have become counterproductive, not just towards getting people to take the vaccine today, but what it does to the psyche of Americans around taking other vaccines in the future. Do you agree with him?
No, I don't know where he got that. I know Scott well. He's a good friend. I'm not sure what he was referring to. I mean, mandates, that's a radioactive word. Requirements, people seem to respond better to that. They work. If you look at companies like United Airlines that require their people to get vaccinated, they're about 99% vaccinated. The federal government, the federal workers, we have about 97% vaccinated, 99% compliant. You know, one of the problems is we're never going to get out of this outbreak if we still have 50 million people who, for reasons that are still very, very difficult to understand, refuse to get vaccinated when you have a virus that's killed 800,000 Americans and caused 50 million infections. So if people still do not want to get vaccinated, sometimes you have to, for the common good, make requirements.
There you go. I hope my mic is better. I unplugged it and plugged it back in. So there you go, Fauci saying we shouldn't call it a mandate. We should call it like a requirement. So that you know, they try to confuse us with that. They use buzzwords. That's why they all get talking points. They all say the same thing. Let's finish off with Biden. I'm gonna skip to the questions with Biden. Biden is low energy. This guy is Jeb Bush low energy, man. Jeez, man.
$1 billion to greatly expand the number. We'll have their backs, though. We have to let them know we have their backs. Finally, we're making sure COVID-19 no longer closes businesses or schools.
Finally.
Last week, the federal court reinstated my administration's vaccination or test. The vaccination or test rule for businesses. I know vaccination requirements are unpopular.
Yes.
For many. Not even popular for those who are anxious to get them. My administration has put them in place not to control your life, but to save your life and the lives of others. Where 400,000 Americans died from COVID this calendar year. And almost all were unvaccinated. Almost all were preventable.
This fucking guy, man. This
rule is legal and effective. It's going to save thousands of American lives. We must also keep our K-12 schools open. Look, the science is clear and overwhelming.
We're not here to control you.
We know how to keep our kids safe.
No, you don't.
COVID-19 in school.
Not from Biden.
K through 12 schools should be open. And that safety is increased if schools require all adults who work.
You notice how they just keep pointing out, we're going to keep the schools open. We're going to keep the school. Like that's their only selling point. That's all I've heard. We're going to keep the schools open. That's their only selling point. So parents, please get the vaccine. We're going to take care of your kids. Don't worry about it. We need to keep indoctrinating your kids. We realized that when we closed the schools last year, parents got to see what their teachers were teaching their kids. And parents didn't like how the teachers taught their kids during Zoom. Parents finally paid attention to what their kids are learning because, you know, now mostly single mothers now, because it's only 18% of kids have both of their parents in their household. So most likely, most of the kids are from a single mother, right? Most single fathers is, it's kind of rare. A dad having their kid is kind of rare, but it's mostly single moms, right? What do single moms? They work, so they drop off their kids at school. It's their daycare, it's their babysitter. Well, they go to work. When they get out, they got to pick up their kids. That's in yep. Biden could even save 1,000 American troops from Afghanistan. These people are not trying to save our lives. They're trying to control us. Oh, they are. They have. They're shutting down your businesses. They're shutting down your gyms. You realize that during the pandemic, they closed down gyms and they closed down churches. A lot of people strayed away from God during the pandemic. Some people got closer to God, but a lot strayed away. Oh, I don't have to go to church. No. Oh, I don't have to go to church. I don't go to church. I used to go to church. I have Seventh-day Adventist roots in me. My grandma, she used to take me to Seventh-day Adventist church until I was like 16. Then I stopped going. When you're a teenager, you just rebel. But I went to Seventh-day Adventist. Actually, what's my sweater? I had it on earlier. And so that's why I try to do the right thing. I have roots. As a kid, you have to get roots implanted in you. You have to get good roots. You need a good foundation. That's why you need both of your parents, at least as a kid. As a young kid, you're growing up, you need both of your parents. Like if you're growing a plant, you have the foundation, you have a plant. Sometimes the plant starts tilting this way. You put a little string on it, you put a stick, and you hold the plant, so it just keeps growing, and it becomes nice and big, and the terpenes come out, and the leaves expand. Yep, that's why they want to keep the schools open. Just keep that. Oh, we're gonna take care of your kids. Don't worry about it. You guys got to keep to work, but you got to get. It's like a little bargaining chip to have. All right, they're gonna ask some questions here.
Work in the schools to get vaccinated and take the safety measure that the CDC is recommending, including masking. I got Congress to pass billions of dollars in school improvements, ventilation, and social distancing. Schools should be safer than ever from COVID-19.
What about?
And just Friday, the CDC issued a test to.
I noticed that these Democrats, right? These politicians too. They like to use our kids against us, right? Whenever there's like an issue, they always want to bring up the kids. Oh, we're here for the kids. We got to save the lives of the kids. But when it comes to abortion, we got to kill them all. We can't let them have a chance to live. The problem, the whole thing with the abortion thing is you could do whatever you want, but the thing is that's like the only issue. It's like some single issue voters, abortion. But then on the other side, you want to talk about saving kids, but you support abortion. You're killing a kid before he even has a chance to live. Like, do you guys know how the sperm works? Like a guy, when he wants to get a female pregnant, a woman pregnant, he's shooting 1 million of his swimmers in her, of his sperm is in her, and out of that 1 million swimming in, through the fallopian tube, through the urethra or whatever, and it has to reach the ovary, right? And then the female's anatomy, it kills it, out of the 1 million, how the little turtles hatch their eggs and all the little turtles are just going into the water. I don't know if you guys seen that. All the turtles are trying to go to the water, and then the seagulls are coming and just eating all the turtles as they go. And then the strongest turtles will make it into the water safely. The same thing with sperm, right? That 1 out of 1 million gets into and it creates a life. And then here comes Planned Parenthood. That one strong swimmer out of 1 million made it. The strongest one made it and then created a life. and then now you want to kill it. Then you're gonna kill it after it just won the race, after it defeated the fallopian tube 500, right? Now you want to kill it? That's kind of messed up. You're not even giving the kid a chance to you know. Did I even say it? You read through? I don't know. Hey, who's wearing the doctor coat over here? What am I? A gynecologist? Gynecologist? Is it gynecologist? Yeah, that one.
Stay guidelines. So schools can stay open and kids can stay in class, even for classmates.
Let's go to Biden so you can make me look smart, man. Biden's gonna make
COVID-19 is scary, but the science is clear.
Let me look that up,
Children
man.
are as safe in schools as they are any place, assuming the appropriate precautions have been taken and they've already been funded. Let me close with this. I know you're tired.
Yes.
I really mean this, and I know you're frustrated. We all want this to be over, but we're still in it. This is a critical moment. We also have more tools than we ever had before. We're ready. We'll get through this. As we head into the holidays, I want us to all keep the faith. I want to sincerely thank you for your perseverance, your courage, your countless acts of kindness, love, and sacrifice.
All right. Shut up, Biden. We're done with this idiot. No, we're gonna have to get this set this straight. Hold on. All right, shut up, Biden. I want to close. There we go. Got Biden out of my head. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to learn this now. Let's get into some. Let's learn about the ovulation, lady. Oh no, it's this one, fertilization. I think it is. All right, here's the fallopian tube. The endouterine. I don't even know what the hell's going on here. The vulva. Oh, that was what the girls the girl from Seinfeld, right? There was a Seinfeld episode that the girl's name rhymed with a part of the female
Your
anatomy.
cervix produces different types of milk that feel the cycle is short. You may experience this unchanging pattern or determine the length of your cycle. In an average cycle, this pattern of infertility lasts for a few days. If your cycle is short, you may not experience any days of this infertile pattern. In a longer cycle, you will have more.
So, all right, look at that. Look at even the chances, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the chances, right? So, out of the million sperm count, it has to. Where's the map? Where's the map? So it has to travel all of this through the cervix, the fallopian to get to the ovary, right? Even after all of that, in what, like 5 days out of the year? I mean, 5 days out of the month, a female can only get pregnant. Like, right? There's only like 3 days or 5 days that a female could get pregnant in a month, something like that. I gotta find the video, man. I was looking at it the other day. Oh, right here. Look, 4 days. So out of the 4 days out of the month, you could get pregnant. So look at the odds. Look at the odds and the chances for this baby to be born. And then you want to kill it? I don't think that's fair, man. For that, don't even have it in the first place. I don't know, man. That's just. I say that now, man, because I could have had a 18-year-old by now. That's all I'm trying to say, man. And thinking about it's kind of messed up, man. That you didn't give a kid a chance to live, you know. But what can I say, right? Oh, this one's it, ladies and gentlemen. This one. How the hell did we start talking about this? Did Cheeseburger say something? Then we started talking about this. Here we go.
And form.
Just listen to this part, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. This is the one I was watching. Yeah, this is the one.
Fertilization is the epic story of a single sperm facing incredible odds to unite with an egg and form a new human life. It is the story of all of us. Enter the vagina.
Look at all the swimmers. Look at that. Look
Soon afterward, millions of them will either flow out of the vagina or die in its acidic environment.
Oh, man.
However, many survive because of the protective elements provided in the
Look at
fluids
those. Look at them
surrounding
go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them go.
Next, the sperm must pass through the cervix, an opening into the uterus.
Uterus.
Usually,
not the urethra, the uterus. My bad. Urethra Franklin, man. My bad. I say urethra Franklin. It was uterus. Urethra. What the hell is urethra? I was just thinking of the sinker. My bad.
Remains tightly closed, but here the cervix is open for a few days while the woman ovulates.
Look at them.
The sperm swim through the cervical mucus.
Look at them go.
Which is thinned to a more watery consistency for easier passage.
Oh, there goes Bray Wyatt.
Once inside the cervix, the sperm continues swimming toward the uterus.
Look at that, ladies and
Though
gentlemen.
millions will die trying to make it through the mucus.
Get rich or die trying.
Some sperm remain behind, caught in the folds of the cervix, but they may later continue the journey as a backup to the first group.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Inside the uterus, muscular uterine contractions assist the sperm on their journey toward the egg. However, resident cells from the woman's immune system, mistaking the sperm for foreign invaders, destroy thousands more.
Damn, look at them. They're just getting murdered, man.
Next, half the sperm head for the empty fallopian tube, while the other half swim toward the tube containing the unfertilized egg. Now, only a few thousand remain. Inside the fallopian tube, tiny cilia push the egg toward the uterus. To continue, the sperm must surge against this motion to reach the egg. A dozen of the original.
Look, it's gonna make it. It's gonna make it. Go,
remain.
go.
The egg is covered with a layer of cells called the corona
Go.
radiata. The sperm must push through this layer to reach the outer layer.
Damn, look at those swimmers,
zona
man. They gotta be
pellucida.
like Michael Phelps.
When sperm
Look at my
reach the
Michael
zona
Phelps.
pellucida,
Bam!
they attach to specialized sperm receptors on the surface, which triggers their acrosomes to release digestive enzymes.
Yeah, you see? Hey,
enabling the sperm.
am I still streaming? Let me know. Let me see. Hold on. Am I still live? All right, cool. All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You see? Can't say we don't learn about life up in this show. We're learning stuff up in here. We're learning here.
burrow into the layer. Inside the zona pellucida is a narrow, fluid-filled spike cell in the egg. Outside the egg, sperm are no longer able to attach to the zona pellucida.
Damn, look at the miracle of life, man.
Meanwhile, inside the egg, the tightly packed male genetic material spreads out.
Oh, look at that.
A new membrane forms around the genetic material, creating the male pronucleus. Inside, the genetic material reforms into 23 chromosomes.
23 chromosomes.
The female genetic material, awakened by the fusion of the sperm with the egg, finishes dividing, resulting in the female pronucleus, which also contains 23 chromosomes. As the male and female pronuclei form, spiderweb-like threads, called microtubules, pull them toward each other.
Uh-oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
The two sets of chromosomes
Here we
join
go.
together, completing the process of fertilization. At this moment, a unique genetic code arises, instantly determining gender, hair color, eye color, and hundreds of other characteristics. This new single cell, the zygote, is the beginning of a new human being. And now the cilia in the fallopian tube gently sweep the zygote toward the uterus, where he or she will implant in the rich uterine lining, growing and maturing for the next 9 months until ready for birth.
That was pretty cool, right, folks? See? Like when you see it that way, it's like, you're just having this and that. Oh, you guys, baby, But when you see, like, I've never seen it like forming the 23 chromosomes, and I guess that's what they say. You're missing a chromosome. We're gonna get into that another show. I got to do more research on this stuff. Look at that. I said urethra, Franklin. So, and you see it being formed, right? Like, how cool is that, right? They would just start sticking together and like and forming, and then you want to have an abortion. I don't know. How about taking, just taking precautionary care before you do that? Just, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I think after you watch this video, you just think about it differently. Like you just think, you bust in and that's it. It just creates what? It's just a tissue. You're taking it out, but look at how it formed, and it's just beautiful. That's beautiful, man. All right. Let's. Are we done with the sex ed part of the show? All right, we're done with the scientific part of the show. Let's just run through what's going on. What is this? Oh, okay. I think damn, this is on the newspaper. Obama daughters hit waters for annual Hawaii Christmas vacation. So Michelle Obama made these two. Look, Obama, right? I don't know how Obama got Michelle Obama pregnant, but it happened. And these two girls came out of Michelle Obama. So they're just recording them. Oh, look. Oh, Barack. Yeah. Somebody's been hitting the gym, or has he? Has Obama been hitting the gym? Hey, Obama. Shout out to Obama. Look at Obama. He's not as popular as Biden. Damn, Obama's daughters are 20 years old and 23. Soaked up the sun as they took the waters in paddleboards. So remember we talked about the city MDs yesterday? I showed you how there's the lines. Now they're temporarily closed over staffing concerns. So look at the mess that's going on now. They're closing out these clinics. And you heard Biden say, they're gonna have pop-up vax and booster centers. Most likely the military is gonna run it. 13 city MDs clinics across New York City, all which offer COVID-19 testing, will temporarily close beginning Wednesday today due to staffing concerns, according to the company. The closures will affect every borough except Staten Island. I forgot to put my banner. So remember we showed you the video of people waiting online to get their jabs? These city MDs are all over New York, everywhere. I think there's more of them than bodegas. But you see people wait online like it's Black Friday. They'll even bring out the red carpet. And they're open to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday. So imagine working there to 11 p.m. Those people are always hiring. City MD. Oh, I wanted to bring something up, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, during the pandemic, they closed out the gyms and they closed out the churches, right? But most of the people that are dying, right, are fat or obese. This is why I'm trying to prevent from being fat and obese. I am fat. I am overweight. That I'm not gonna lie about, and I know that, and I'm doing something about it because I don't want to die. So the fatter you are, the more of a chance you're going to die of COVID or whatever disease. Adult obesity is increasing. The 2020 CDC adult obesity prevalence map shows the obesity remains high. 16 states now have an adult obesity prevalence at or above 35%. Alabama, Arkansas, Delaware, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Michigan, Mississippi, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and West Virginia. Damn. A lot of red states are full of fat people. And if the red states are full of fat people and COVID is killing fat people, what does that tell you, ladies and gentlemen? Let's look at the map. You know, I like to say things, but I like to show you numbers and graphs. So try to back up my point. So, right, if COVID-19 is killing fat people, and look at the states that's full of fat people. Damn, look, Colorado is healthy. Wow, Colorado. Shout out to Colorado. Washington, D.C., where the politicians are at. Healthy. Look at those people. Massachusetts, healthy over there. Wow. Hawaii, a lot of healthy people in Hawaii. Wow. Who else? Nevada's good. New York. Well, New York doesn't have that many fat people. I don't know, man. Maybe because it's a state. But New York City? So Texas. I understand why a lot of people are fat in Texas, man. There's a lot of food here. Non-Hispanic and Asian adults. So Asians are skinny. Look. Non-Hispanic Asians. Asians are the skinniest people. Asians are very skinny. It's rare you see a fat Asian. Look, Asians are skinny. So there's no Asians in Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota, New Mexico, Missouri. Insufficient data. Puerto Rico, there's no Asians in Puerto Rico. All right, let's see. Non-Hispanic white adults. Let's see the white adults. Obesity. So white adults, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, the Bible Belt, right? So a lot of fat people here. That's why they call them Blumpkins. Like they right here in the middle, a lot of Blumpkins. I guess no Planet Fitnesses over here. Hispanics. Oh, here we go. Oh, damn. A lot of fat Hispanics. Too many tacos, man. Too many quesadillas and burritos. Oh, man, we're fat people, man. Woo! Look, I was too fat for New York, so I had to move to Texas. Fat people. So fat people. Look at Hispanics. Or look at the Hispanic map. Look, so people. Oh, you don't talk about Latinos. Let's Hispanics. Look at this, folks. We're fat. A lot of Goya beans, man. Look at rice and beans. Let's go to the Asians. There's like not one. Look at the Asians. Only in Arkansas. I mean, Alaska. All right, what else? What else we have? Blacks. Jeez, it's even higher in blacks. Look at that. California. Look at this map compared to the Hispanic map. We got some yellow. We got some yellow and some green. Look, we got healthy Hispanics in Vermont. You know what? I'm gonna have to move to Vermont, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna move to Vermont next. That's it. I made up my mind. I'm going to Vermont. I want to be healthy. You know, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look. So black people are fat in California, Oklahoma. What the hell is going on in Oklahoma? Everybody's fat in Oklahoma. Oklahoma probably is like the fattest state. Everybody is fat there, man. All right. Let's see. Let's do something funny, folks. Oh, I can't play that song, OJ's White Bronco, the one you gave me. They gave me a copyright, like a claim. So that's kind of made me sad. Let's go check out. Let's go check out what this retard, this lady has to say. I'm watching these videos for the first time, so you're gonna get my reactions.
Dashers, we don't have to take your order. So remember how we said, as Dashers, we don't have to take your order. We can pick and choose which orders we want to take. So if you don't tip us, we don't have to take your order. And remember in the video where I said, when you don't tip, your order just sits there. So yeah, just putting that out there. That was not a lie. There's a whole section dedicated to people who don't tip, and their order just sits there until a Dasher decides that they want to take the order. So once again, just letting it be known, you don't have to tip. You're not obligated to tip. We also are not obligated to take your order because we are independent contractors who do not work for DoorDash, the company. We're our own bosses. So just keep that in mind.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, remember I told you about these door dashing. Do not do it. I don't do it. You do not want other people handling your food. You don't want your food going through so many hands. I'm against this DoorDash. If you're too lazy to go get your food, then you shouldn't be eating, right? We're meant to be hunters and gatherers. Why do you think the cavemen had muscles and hooga 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 hooga? Because they hunted for their food. We're meant to hunt. See, if I want fast food, I'll get my fat ass into a car and at least go to the drive-thru. How hard is that to get your fat ass in the car and go to a drive-thru? Oh, let me DoorDash. Let me pay $8 and not tip. We're in New York, right? When I used to work in an office, the same thing with George Costanza. I think I said the story before. What people used to do, and we used to order Chinese. At the time, Chinese was like $4.50 or $5.50, and you got a can of soda. So everybody would give in $6, and let's say 4 people order, the tip would be $2. Since we also probably gave an extra $1 as inflation went on. We give like an extra $1, so like $1.50 each. Some people they didn't want to tip. So what I started doing was like, all right, how about I go get the food, and everybody gives me $6. If it's $5.50, everybody gives me $6, and then I'll take the 50 cents from each, and I'll put it towards my lunch, and I get to eat for half off, or sometimes I eat for free. And then I started to do that. I used to go get the lunch, and I used to eat for free. They didn't want to tip the delivery guy, so I'm like, just might as well, I'll get the money. And then they started tipping me, and I got lunch for free. I was the original DoorDash, man. So that's why I don't trust that door dashing thing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't. So no charges for Miami-Dade officer fired for slapping intoxicating woman at airport. Officer retires with back pay. So this guy slapped a woman. Let's go check it out. Of course.
I really should. You acting like that you black. You acting like you white when you really black. Don't walk up on me for real. And what you want to do? I really should. You acting like that you black. You acting like you white when you really black. Don't walk up on me for real. And what you want to do? Real. And what you want to do? Real. And what you want to do? Real. And what you want to do?
Yo, he had enough of folks. I told you about those sisters, man. Those black ladies when they come in. I used to work customer service I used to work at Popeyes. When they come in Popeyes and they get loud with you, you do want to smack them and punch them. I don't care. I don't want, because then whatever. But they step up to you like, what you gonna do? And then they punch you and they slap you, like, because they know you're not gonna do nothing. So when you do something, you get in trouble. They bait you. They do that, man. They just step up. That's I think the cop I think the cop was from the same community, right? I don't think it was a white cop. I don't know what kind of. I gotta find that out. We're gonna look into that.
Hey, how you doing?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Hey, how are you? You want to try these donuts? They're on sale.
No, bitch, I'm on a diet.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. Is that it?
Copenhagen.
Is that it?
Airliner.
Is that it?
Is that it? That it? Give me a damn minute.
Would you like a receipt?
Yes.
Corona time.
Ma'am, your receipt.
You don't like Corona, apparently.
$1.95. You can insert it there. Right there.
Excuse me, y'all. I just ran out of gas and I ain't got no money. Well, I don't give a fuck.
You like these? I really don't like them.
I really don't give a fuck what you like. How much are they?
How are you? It's hot outside today, ain't it?
How much is the fucking chips?
You getting some food for your dog?
What the hell you think I'm getting it for? My fucking zebra?
I don't know if this was a skit or this is if they really like that. Damn, this is a really funny bodega, man, or gas station. That was pretty funny, man. That's probably a funny gas station or bodega.
That's a beer.
There's so much to unpack with this.
12-year-old girl.
I'm not playing the Young Turks. A staunchy heterosexual Jewish man in New York City confronts a gay Jewish man and lets him know that he is angering God by being. Oh, this is good.
You take your own. Serious. You understand?
Leave me alone. What? Because I'm gay and wearing a kippah? Is that why?
It's Hebrew Hashem. You're desecrating the name of God.
Explain it. Talk it out.
You're desecrating the name of God.
Because of
Leviticus
my outfit?
18, verse 20 says, any man that lies with another man, that's an abomination. It's Torvat Hashem. You'll be murdered for it. Take the kippah off. You're doing
No.
Hebrew Hashem.
This is my life in my city. I don't have to take my kippah off.
Stay in the closet. Make
No.
sure your closet is in another closet. Instead, you want to come out and still be in a closet. Take your kippah off. This is not Judaism. Take your kippah off. This is not
away.
Judaism.
Stay away from me.
Judaism is against abomination. Good, but Hashem. Every person that sees you and sees the kippah, you.
They see my kippah and they see this on my ass. You see that? Do you know what that means?
Man lived 70 years, but then.
Oh, this homosexual is probably annoying, man. Look, this gay
Every
homosexual.
person that sees you and sees the kippah, you.
They see my kippah and they see this on.
So this homosexual Jewish man is walking around with the homosexual flag on his ass and a kippah. What's a kippah? The little hat. Isn't that called the yarmulke? What the hell is a kippah? The R train. It wasn't the N train. Well, you do take the R train to the N train. The N and the R train run together. Actually, watch. The N train shouldn't be that far. Look. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is 28th Street. The N train goes express. The R train is very slow. The R train is local. It's a very slow local train. The N train is fast and furious. So damn, they're both Jewish. It's New York, man. Parents call the cops on kids smashing pumpkins in the neighborhood. Cats guys call and have to come back and clean. 6 minutes. We're not playing that. Michael Myers. Let's see what the hell this is. They should do that to like people stealing packages. Oh, package thief. Here we go. Find another one. Is this a glitter bomb video? Oh, nope. So another one, package thief. What is Shaniqua doing? Shaniqua, don't grab that, Shaniqua. That's not yours, Shaniqua. Bad camera placement too, man.
The fuck you doing? The fuck you doing, dumb shit? I got you on video anyways. I got you on video and your plates.
Look at the car leaving her behind. Honestly, folks, if I had a house, I would start doing this. Like, this is great content right here. Just booby trap packages. Don't do the glitter. That's gay. But like, put bricks in it. I don't know. Put a water balloon that if it like, I don't know, maybe put like a water balloon so when it shakes it, it'll just like spill out, and then the box will get wet and everything just spills out. I'm gonna have to. Oh man.
Oh, educate yourselves. You need to. How am I doing? My critic cute.
Oof. Karens. I don't.
Now you're going for the kill shot. The kill shot.
He doesn't want to. Guy doesn't want to be under oath and verbally abuse his judge in his courtroom. Guy tries to do drugs in public discreetly.
That's on.
Where's he doing drugs?
Yeah, drugs in public, guys.
That's, that's nice. That was nice. I like that. That's one of the good parts about New York. You have people being artistic. I gotta get that video. I gotta get that one on my thing. But I don't want that dumb ugly girl on it.
All right, guys. I know this is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, and it truly does pain me to say it, but fuck Donald Trump. He is now trying to say that by us doubting the jab, that we're playing right into their hands. What? All we care about is exposing and knowing the truth. And he's going to sit here and continuously lie to us to push this bullshit narrative and the product that he wants to take full credit for. Do you guys not see the problem with this? I mean...
All right. Bring down your emotions a little bit. Like, if you want to be taken seriously, just the same thing you're just saying. I said this earlier on my show, but I use graphs. I use, charts, right? I said, just tone it down a bit. Come off a little bit, like, what you're saying. Just, I thought she was, I don't know, man.
If he truly cared about saving whatever's left of this country, and if he truly cared about you, then he should be more concerned about exposing the overwhelming number of adverse reactions and deaths from the jab. But no.
All right. You're just finding this out now. I kind of knew this about Trump a while ago when he said warp speed. We're gonna get everybody vaccinated. When he started saying that, I started backing away from him. I was like, whoa. Even before that, I was like, but when he really started talking about the jab, see, now you're realizing this wearing your Let's Go Brandon hat. You're spending your money on meme hats, Covfefe. Remember all those people that spend their money on Covfefe, buying the trend, buying what's the meme popular right now, and you just fell for you, Q. And now you're realizing that. That's why when Trump got booed, I was like, it doesn't, nothing really like. You're wearing the Let's Go Brandon, and now you have showing off your cleavage. You probably need to hit the gym a little bit if you're gonna be wearing that. You know, like chill out a little bit. The social media, like sometimes think before you say certain things. Like relax a little bit. That's all. If you want your message to be taken seriously, relax a little bit. Just relax.
Oh, he continues to rally people up and deceive people into thinking that this is somehow good. Not to mention, he's now claiming that he got the booster, which I don't know if that's true or not. But regardless, why is he still touting this product that's killing people? I don't care if you're left or right. These are wings of the same evil bird. And we have to remember that the whole goal is depopulation by shooting you up with their experimental poison. And a lot of you are probably going to say, oh, well, I don't care what he does because this is about medical freedom as long as we have the choice. He's not even giving you the choice. If you go to his hotel in New York, you have to show proof of papers. So how can you continue to blindly defend this man? I don't get it. Make it make sense, please. Trump do some great things while in office? Absolutely. Was I a supporter? I was a huge one. But there's no denying that what he is doing is evil. And if we continue...
If she didn't have this shirt open, I would have stopped playing this video a while ago.
...to just support someone that does not have our best interest, then that makes us no better than the left. We have to be willing to come out and state when there's a problem. And I personally think that there is a huge problem. So it's time to stop trusting the plan. It's time to wake the fuck up because nobody is coming to save you. And this is 100% on us.
Welcome to 2019, young lady. Welcome to 2019. You're saying things we knew about in 2019, right? And here in the audience, we have a very smart audience here. We knew about this since 2019. Yeah, I still voted for Trump in 2020, but I'm like, whatever. I'm not voting for Biden. I vote for Trump. If he wins, he wins. If he loses, he loses. Either way, we're screwed. Whether Trump was going to win or we were going to be screwed regardless. So, right, it's old news. Welcome to 2019, wearing your Let's Go Brandon hat. Like, you're talking something about from 2019 wearing a 2021 meme hat. Jeez, like I said, if you didn't have that shirt open, I would have stopped watching this video. Oh, we got a knockout video. All right, we got something entertaining here. We got Walmart, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, a shopping cart. I hope nothing happens to the shopping cart. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't cringe. Hopefully the shopping cart is okay here. Oh, the shopping cart, no. Leave the shopping cart out of it, right? Oh.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy.
I'll tell you one thing. The guy is smart for taking that fall. Maybe he did get hit for real, but look how he dropped. Look how he dropped. That's a lawsuit right there. This guy's going to be rich, man. Look at that fall, man. That's a lawsuit fall right there. He's going to make money, this guy. Yeah, he was in the wrong for using the shopping cart against the employee, but this is why the employee got to restrain themselves. You can't attack because now the store is going to get sued. Look at the guy. He even brings down the shopping cart. Even the shopping cart might sue Walmart for being injured. Look at this, folks. Look. He go, ooh. Look at him. He's like, ooh. Maybe it is for real. Maybe that guy has a good hook. Maybe that was a very good hook. But either way, that's $3 million on the floor right there. This guy's gonna be a millionaire within the year. Look at that. Oh man, he hit his head hard.
Damn, boy.
Oof. Yeah, that guy's gonna be a millionaire. Boris is a cunt. Boris is a cunt. I like this song. Look, I already know the lyrics. And then Boris is a cunt. Boris is a cunt. Boris is a cunt. A cunt. Boris is a cunt. I'm gonna have to add that one to my own. Ladies and gentlemen, leave a comment, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you guys some shout outs. Leave a comment. Boris Johnson. Is that Boris Johnson? Is that Nikki Johnson's uncle? Leave a comment, ladies and gentlemen. Leave a comment. You know, I don't have outro music still, man. Shout out music. I can't play the Southside song. I'm gonna have to go with scat again. Where's my cowboy hat? I don't even have my cowboy hat. Yeah, we're gonna start doing some cooking videos soon. Comment, ladies. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Comment. If you like to sponsor the show, support the show, you can buy me a coffee, PayPal, super chat. I want to say thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for the super chats. Google deposited, paid me yesterday, which was pretty cool. It came just in time. Like every super chat counts. Everything. It helps out. To buy me the coffees. And or just find me. I want to find some copyright. Where can I find copyright free music? Give me a website. Give me a website? I'll even buy something. I want to buy a song, whatever. Where can I go? Somebody lead me the right way. Hey, Lee, go check out this website. Maybe SoundCloud. I don't know. I gotta find. I'll listen to a bunch of it and I'll find one. But until then, we're gonna go with the Scat Brothers, man. It's the only song that doesn't copyright strike me, because then I don't make money off the videos. Then I gotta pay everybody else. They copy claim my video, and they take it from me. So shout out, ladies and gentlemen, shout out. Let me go get my cowboy hat. I'll be back. Hold on. Comment, ladies and gentlemen. Comment. Like the button. Comment. Where's my cowboy hat? Ginger, where's my hat? That's always got a backup. Always got a backup. Comment, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. Shout out to One Hot Min. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Boca Bradley. He's gonna love you, can. Making love to a cowboy man. He's gonna love you like a legal Latino. Damn, 6 and 9, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Lou and Petty. 1, 2, 3, oh! Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to BB. Shout out to Ruth Calhoun. What Irrational Times, man? Irrational Times. I'll commission it. You tell me how much, right? Irrational Times. Make me. If we work together, I'll do the vocal. No, you got the angelic voice, but like similar beat to this, like a gay beat. I want something gay but masculine, right? Like I want it to appeal to the LGBT community, but I don't want those fruitcakes up in here. Like I want a homosexual masculine song for outro. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. But something like this, homosexual, but yet masculine and straight. It's not gay. It looks gay, but it's not gay. You know what I mean? Shout out to Boca Bradley. Shout out to Swally Limosa. Shout out to Loki Larry. Shout out to the Reaper. Shout out to BB. Shout out to Ruth Calhoun. Shout out to the Reaper. Shalom Shabbat, the Reaper. Shalom Shabbat, Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Shout out to Malevolent Bystander. This game music's too loud right now. Shout out to Swally. Shout out to Boris Johnson. Shout out to Ruth Calhoun. Shout out to B. Smiley the Third. Shout out to Boca Bradley. Shout out to Cheeseburger. Shout out to Ruth Calhoun. Shout out to BB. Shout out to B. Smiley the Third. Shout out to Boca Bradley. Shout out to Mama Yeti, raised a real asshole. Shout out to Yeti. Shout out to 12 Pack. Shout out to Thirsty Drunk. Shout out to Lucky Larry. Shout out to Thirsty Drunk. Shout out to B. Smiley the Third. Shout out to BB. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Shake Sam. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to Malevolent Bystander. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Nadia Martinez. Who else is in the chat? I got everybody. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to Mysterious. Shout out to Blues Dolls. Shout out to Dave Palucci. Shout out to Julio Esparza III. Who else I'm trying to remember off the top of my head? Shout out to Angela Rico. Who else am I missing? Shout out to Swally, T-Moose, OJ's White Bronco. Who else am I missing? All right, Daywave is live. Is Daywave live, ladies and gentlemen? Or are they on vacation? If not, I might start doing some overtime maybe tomorrow. Daywave's live. All right, Daywave's live. If not, I'll do some overtime later on. But go check them out. One Hot Min. Shout out to One Hot Min. Who else is in the chat? I'm missing somebody, man. I don't feel right leaving yet. Who else is missing? I got everybody. Shout out to Mysterious. I got everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I did. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for giving me 90 minutes of your life in the morning. Hopefully, I got you guys to work on time. Hopefully, I helped you kill 90 minutes at work. That's the least that I can do. Damn, I'm a sexy cowboy, man. I belong in the outpost. Woo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Have a good day. Have a great, productive day, God willing. See you again tomorrow morning. Take care, everybody. Thank you.